DC News Now.
Somebody in this community knows who did this.
A child is dead and his mother injured after a shooting. What police are doing to catch who's responsible. And we're tracking the weekend warm-up. Meteorologist Damon Matson is keeping up with the rising temperatures. Plus, it's National Pizza Day. We've got a look at some sweet deals across the DMV. And later, upcoming settlement dates that you can cash in on. We're stretching your dollar with how to put the most cash back in your pocket. It's Black History Month. We're highlighting Black-owned brewery in the DMV.
One of 12 African-American women in the country to own a brewery is truly legendary stuff.
What they're doing to make a change.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon and happy Friday. Thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Tosin Fikile. We're going to talk weather now, and meteorologist Damon Matson joins us for the latest check of the forecast. And Damon, those temperatures are just on the up and up.
They sure are, Tosin. And really, when we have that sunshine back out there as well right now, and that is really going to start to ramp things up this afternoon. Now, we had a slow start to the morning. Overall, we had some mild temperatures overnight into the start of the day today, so it wasn't necessarily cold to begin with, but we started out in the upper 30s, lower 40s for the most part. That is certainly a big time change in the warmer direction for our early mornings, but with a little bit of cloud cover hanging overhead to start out today, we stayed around these temperatures for at least a few hours. But now that that sun has broken out across the region, these temperatures are jumping up. We're back up to 54 degrees in DC, but we already have 63 in Luray and Kaiser, a good pocket of 60s back toward the mountains of West Virginia, Western Maryland, and then we have those 50s spreading out to the east, and these temperatures are not stopping anytime soon. There is that clear sky. The clouds have moved out and made way for a good amount of sunshine. So we should expect temperatures to jump up another 5, if not 10 degrees within the next few hours. Many of us will be making our way into the mid-60s by the middle of this afternoon, and we should continue to see a decent amount of sunshine for the time being. But folks, more clouds and eventually some rainfall is on the way for this weekend. We'll time out when you should expect some soggy weather out there for your Saturday and also now for your Sunday. And we'll also talk about how much these temperatures will start to cool off during the coming days as well. That is all coming up here in your full forecast in just a bit.
All right, Damon, looking forward to it. Breaking now, former Maryland Governor Larry Hogan has launched a surprise bid for the Senate. That's according to our media partners at The Hill. They say Hogan plans to file the paperwork ahead of today's deadline. Hogan announced last year that he would not run for president. We will continue to follow the story. We'll bring you the latest as it develops. And we have an update to a heart-wrenching story in Prince George's County, Maryland. A spokesperson for the police department says that the child died late last night, was 2 years old. That child's mother was also shot. DC News Now's Candace Cole has the latest on that ongoing investigation.
Prince George's County police say officers were already in the area when they responded to shots fired in the 1400 block of Kanawha Street around 5:30 Thursday afternoon. Once on the scene, officers found a mother and her son both suffering from gunshot wounds. The boy was later pronounced dead at the hospital. Police say it's unclear what they were doing at the time they were shot or who may be responsible. During an emotionally charged press conference, Barry Stanton, Deputy CAO of Public Safety, spoke to the trauma faced by the families and communities every day over, quote, gun violence that is totally unacceptable. Police are now urging the community here to come forward with information.
Somebody knows who did this. Somebody in this community knows who did this. So I'm asking each and every one of you to contact your friends, your family, and anyone else. This isn't about snitching. This is about justice for the victims.
Now, a $25,000 reward has been offered by Crime Solvers for information leading to an arrest in this case, and we will, of course, bring you the latest updates as we get them. Reporting from Langley Park, Candace Cole, DC News Now.
Thank you, Candace. And new at noon, the Office of the Maryland Attorney General says a former dentist accused of stealing millions from Medicaid has been sentenced. They say 57-year-old Saeed Hamid Tofig is accused of stealing more than $8 million from Medicaid. The report says he practiced dentistry on Medicaid recipients without a license. They say those patients almost exclusively children. He used names of licensed dentists to collect the funds. Officials say his license was suspended in 2014, but he continued operating Greenbelt Family Dentistry and Rockville Family Dentistry. Tofig pled guilty to defrauding a state health plan and practicing without a license. He was sentenced to 5 years in jail and was ordered to pay the $8.5 million restitution within a year. And a judge denied bond for a mother accused of stabbing her son late January. Police arrested Carita Rivera Wednesday. Court documents show Rivera went upstairs after an argument to grab a knife and spent about 15 minutes thinking about the situation. Records show the two got into a fight and then she stabbed Christos Johnson, killing him. Friends of Johnson say he was a funny and lovable person.
It wasn't a dull moment with him. His jokes, even the serious times we had with him, it was always just something that we was going to remember.
The judge denied Rivera bond, saying she was a danger to the public. Developing now, Maryland youth detention facilities are facing 63 new child sexual abuse claims, bringing the total number of victims to 200. The latest lawsuit was filed yesterday on behalf of the 63 plaintiffs. The suit claims sexual abuse happened at 15 different juvenile detention centers. Some of those centers already closed down. Last year, Maryland lawmakers removed the statute of limitations for child sexual abuse lawsuits. And 4 people are facing charges for a string of home robberies in Fairfax County. In December, police started searching for the Rose Ruse burglars. The group is accused of going door to door, pretending to deliver flowers. Officials say if no one answered the door, the suspects would break in and steal from those homes. Detectives were able to track the suspects to Georgia. They're currently in custody and will be extradited back to Virginia. 4 middle school students are recovering after their school bus flipped over in Columbia, Maryland. It happened yesterday on Old Columbia Road. Howard County police say the bus veered off the road and overturned. According to officials, no other cars were involved and there's no evidence the driver was under the influence. At 12:07 today, the bill on the sports and entertainment arena proposed at Potomac Yard is expected to go before a Virginia Senate Finance Committee today. But yesterday, protesters from Alexandria and D.C. traveled to Virginia's state capitol to protest the arena coming to Potomac Yard. The group Coalition to Stop the Arena believes the move is a bad idea. They say there are downsides to the deal, ranging from transportation to what D.C. could lose. However, Monumental Sports is pushing back against the criticism.
We want to win championships and we want to bring great fans into this community. We need to provide a different arena and a different experience for them.
Now, if this arena bill makes it through today's Finance Committee, it will have to get to its final approval from the Alexandria City Council. Over in Montgomery County, leaders from the school district and the council met to discuss the report that details the school system's failures to conduct investigations of employee misconduct. The school board released a less redacted report before that meeting. Now, back in August, the Washington Post published a story detailing allegations against then-principal Joel Beidelman. The school board has since been under fire for lack of transparency.
I do want to say that we are building our capacity by adding more staff because we need help in order to do our jobs effectively.
And I'm going to push back. You don't have a staff issue. What you have is what you have is an attitude. You gotta make sure that you understand your power and demand accountability and transparency. You don't need people to tell you that.
The school board says it'll provide an update on the progress and changes they're making in 90 days. Moving to Frederick County, Maryland, a proposed budget for that school system is drawing criticism. That budget includes meeting the minimum salary of $60,000 for teachers. The president of Frederick County Teachers Association says the salary is not competitive and teachers will struggle financially. The district is expected to grow in the next school year by more than 1,000 students. School staff now worry the proposed salary will not compensate them for growing class sizes.
What we really need is a concerted effort to bring down class size overall so that we can more readily absorb students and things. And we get, the lower the class size, the better individualized instruction teachers can give.
The board is set to submit its final budget to the county next week.